What's good, family? Shout out to the Black Squad. I am Kenyatta Black. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're following me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Click that bell icon and set the settings to receive all notifications for when I go live, drop a video, or drop a short. And if you like the content and you want to support this Black Squad platform, go ahead and bless the Cash App, $Black Squad, or you can hit the PayPal. All of that is in the description box. Before we get into it, right, I'm a little distracted right now. I'm a little distracted, right, because I'm sitting outside in front of my building. I'm sitting in the car because, you know, it's about 6 in the morning. I've been out here since about 3. Earlier, I did the you win some, you lose some video. And now I'm doing this video. So I'm sitting here in the car, and this dude, I'm sitting like right across the street from the front door of my building. So this guy, he comes out, he's standing in front of the door. He's obviously waiting on a ride, right? And he's obviously about to go golfing. You know, the golf clubs give it away, right? He's obviously about to go golfing. And, you know, I don't know what it is. You know, maybe it's a cultural thing with white guys. Well, you know, white guys would like go over the fucking top with the golf attire when they go golfing sometimes. This dude is standing out here right now. I'm looking at this dude right now. This dude is wearing the brightest, like floral pattern shorts and shirt to match that you ever saw in your fucking life. He looks like somebody whipped his ass with he looks like somebody whooped his ass with several cans of paint. Like, bruh. Yo, you doing too much, player. You doing too much, man. Regular khakis and a polo would have been sufficient. Like, yo, my man. And what's really funny about it is he got the bright ass floral shirt, bright ass floral shirt, bright ass floral pants, the same pattern as the shirt. But then he got like the hunter hat on. Like the camouflage hunter hats. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, fam, how you matching from your neck down, but then you got the fucking camouflage. Oh man, it's distracting because it's so fucking funny. It is so fucking funny. But you know what? It gave me an idea. I think what I might start doing is when I run into shit like this, I might start doing impromptu videos where I actually run up on people. Where I actually run up on people and get that shit on video and put that shit on my fucking YouTube, man. Cause yo, if y'all would have seen what dude, cause he came out like right when I was about to fire up the video. If y'all would have seen that shit, man, trust me, hilarious, man. Like, bruh, why? Like, why? Did you lose a bet? Did you lose a bet? The only good reason for you to be wearing that shit right now is because you lost a bet, my dude. Like, there's no other good reason on the planet. God damn. Joe, Again, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel, baby. You know, the subscriber count has been going up slowly but surely. It seemed like we hit a good little stride over the last couple of days. I think maybe I haven't been keeping track like I normally do, but I think it's about 20 subscribers. I think I might have added about 20 subscribers in the last maybe 3 days, 3 or 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Since I've been focusing on the long form content. So, you know, maybe that's what it is. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And you know, you saw you saw the meme at the beginning. You know, so apparently the internet is of the opinion. I mean, basically what the internet is saying is that Terrence Crawford is a world champion. He is a future Hall of Famer. He is a successful man. He is a rich man. And the internet is saying that Terrence Crawford is too successful, too hardworking of a man who has sacrificed too much, a man who has accomplished too much to have an out of shape, overweight wife on his arm. And you know me, Black Squad, you know me. I'm going to sit here right now and I'm going to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth like a real nigga would. And I'm going to attempt to be as non-biased as I possibly can because as you all know, I am of the opinion that Terrence Crawford is pound for pound the best fighter in the world. I have been saying for at least the last 2 years now that Terrence Crawford is the pound for pound best fighter in the world. Terrence Crawford is my present day favorite fighter. He's not my favorite fighter of all time. Marvin Hagler's my favorite fighter of all time. Floyd Mayweather coming in at a very close second. Muhammad Ali coming in at a very close third. But present day of active fighters, Terrence Crawford is my favorite active fighter. So it would be very easy for me to sit here and be totally biased and totally defend Terrence Crawford and, you know. But you know me, I'm not going to do that. However, I am going to break this down as respectfully as possible, out of respect for Terrence Crawford, out of respect for his wife, out of respect for his family. And honestly, all that aside, just breaking it down honestly, how I honestly see it. Now the question is, where do we begin with this conversation? Because there's a few places you could start because there's so much to say. I think, first of all, let's start here. Number one, yes, I do believe absolutely that every man deserves the best. And I'll even go a step further in saying that every man deserves the best he can get. Every man deserves the best that he's worth. Every man deserves a woman that is of a certain caliber based on who that man is. So, again, looking at Terrence Crawford, for example, world champion, Great fighter, future Hall of Famer, no doubt. Extremely successful, rich. So absolutely, I'm of the opinion that Terrence Crawford is deserving of having the most attractive woman you could imagine. And I would also have to say that at some point, Terrence Crawford's wife needs to take that into consideration. Because like a lot of men, I'm of the opinion that what a woman presents to a man is indicative of what she thinks that man deserves. You know what I'm saying? What a woman presents to a man is indicative of what she thinks that man deserves. So the question becomes, what does Terrence Crawford's wife think? What does she think he deserves? Do you think he deserves the baddest chick possible? Has he earned the right to have, you know, the prototypical type of woman that obviously every man would desire to have? And I think if Terrence Crawford's wife were to seriously ask herself that question, I think her answer to her own question would be yes. I believe if Terrence Crawford were to ask his wife that question, she would respond with a yes. I think if Terrence Crawford's wife were to ask herself that question, the answer would be yes. If Terrence Crawford's mother, anybody, were to ask her that question, the answer would be yes. However, there's obviously some nuances here. The woman has given birth to 6 fucking children. The woman has given birth to 6 children. Not 1 or 2 or 3. 6 of them motherfuckers. Goddamn. Shout out to her. Goddamn. 6 kids? The fuck? Ain't too many women these days trying to have 6 kids. Not too many women these days are trying to have 6 kids. Which should also tell you something. The fact that this woman has had 6 children for this man should tell you the value that she places on him. She had 6 children for this man, not just because she loves him so much, which I'm sure she does, but that's not it. She's had 6 children by this man because she values that man. She knows that man can take care of her and those 6 children. So obviously, she places a high value on the man. Now, with that being said, if you're placing a high value on this man, then on the flip side, again, asking the question, what does this high value man, you might call it, whether you want to call him a high value man or not, some people don't want to call athletes and entertainers high value because of how they got their money, which I don't think matters much. Whether you want to call him a high value man or not, clearly she places a very high value on this man. She's had 6 children for him. So I'm sure at some point, I would hope anyway, that at some point, hopefully when, they're done having children, which could be now, maybe they want 1 or 2 more, who knows? They're still young enough to have some, right? You would hope that at some point she would say, okay, let me tighten this body up. You would hope. You would hope. Because yes, Terrence Crawford does deserve to have that, quote, prototypical type of woman that every man would desire to have. Absolutely. Absolutely. But again, like I said, let's not pretend like this woman hasn't had 6 fucking children for this man. And then also, too, let's not pretend that Terrence Crawford just met this woman a couple of years ago or something. Or let's not pretend like she wasn't with Terrence Crawford before the world knew who the hell he was. Let's not pretend like she hasn't been on this ride with Terrence Crawford the entire time. Let's not forget that she was with this man before he was rich. If I'm not mistaken, these two have been together since high school, if I'm not mistaken. That's another factor that you've got to take into account. It's not like Terrence Crawford met this chick, you know, after he was world champion. No, he's been with this woman has been by his side from day fucking one. Which makes a difference. Because a lot of times, when the conversation comes up about the type of woman that women, or excuse me, the type of women that men tend to go for when they're extremely successful. Whenever that conversation comes up, a lot of average looking women or below average looking women, they'll try to point to the handful of extremely successful men who are in fact married to average looking women. Sometimes even below average looking women, in an effort to say, see, a below average looking woman can get a rich and successful man, or an average looking woman can get a rich and successful man, always leaving out the part that that average or below average looking woman was with that man before that man became extremely successful. She was with him for the whole ride. She didn't wait out at the fucking finish line waiting for a winner to cross the line and then she got with the winner. No, she was with that man before he became a winner. They always leave that part out. Terrence Crawford's wife was with him before he crossed the finish line. She didn't hang out at the finish line and wait to see who the fuck was going to win the race. No, she was with that man while he was running the race. That's another thing nobody's taking into consideration. I mean, because, look, for the sake of the argument, obviously, Terrence Crawford being the number one pound for pound fighter in boxing right now, obviously, it would be nothing for his wife to tag along to the gym once, twice, 3 times a week and get a decent workout in. Obviously, it'd be nothing. Right? It'd be nothing for her to do that. Is she going to do that? We shall see. We shall see. Because look, you never know how she might respond to the internet. You never know how she might respond. You know what I'm saying? She might be, she might have as much fight in her as Terrence Crawford got in him. And she hear y'all talking all this shit on the internet, and she said, okay, you know what? All right, y'all want to talk y'all shit? And next thing you know, in a couple months, she's stepping out with a whole new body. You know what I'm saying? Might happen. It might happen. I hope it happens. I hope it happens, number one, so she could shut the internet up. 2, I hope it happens because I am of the opinion that, yeah, Terrence Crawford is a man who deserves to have, like I said, the prototypical type of woman that every man would desire to have on his own. Absolutely. But again, I am understanding of the fact that this woman has given birth to 6 entire human beings. Okay? She has given birth to 6 whole human beings. And she gave birth to 6 whole human beings for that man. So, what do you want Terrence Crawford to do? You want Terrence Crawford to leave this chick and break up his family? For what? So he can go get a Instagram thought? So he can go get an Insta thought off Instagram? For what? So he can end up like Zion Williams? Have some chick all over the internet trying to air out his personal fucking business? Come on, man. Come on, man. But see, honestly though, what this is indicative of, man, you know, one, it's indicative of the fact that people have become so accustomed to fake shit that you as boxing fans, you as people who are constantly, nitpicking at what this celebrity and that entertainer and this athlete are doing and what they got going on, you've become so accustomed to seeing, these athletes and entertainers with, these fucking models who 9 times out of 10 don't give a damn about these athletes and entertainers, and Instagram thoughts and OnlyFans chicks and strippers and shit. You're so used to seeing these guys with these, let's just be honest and just put it as bluntly as it needs to be put. You're so used to seeing athletes and entertainers with piece of shit, gold digging ass whores, that to see an athlete like Terrence Crawford with a normal woman, with a good woman, who is the mother of his 6 fucking children, that shit is abnormal to you. That shit is abnormal to you. To see an athlete of Terrence Crawford's caliber with a normal woman is weird. So much so that you're not even willing to take into account the fact that he's been with this woman since before he became successful. Now, does it stand to reason that if the two of them had not been together and, say, Terrence Crawford was a single man when he became successful, does it stand to reason that he too, like most men who are that successful at whatever endeavor, would probably have that prototypical type of woman that every man desires to have? Absolutely. Absolutely. I have no fucking doubt that if for the sake of the argument, if Terrence Crawford had became successful before he had children, became successful, and say he was single, and the two of them weren't together, the children weren't in the picture, or none of that, Terrence Crawford became successful as a boxer, and he was a single man, I'm positive that he would have, some Halle Berry in her prime looking type of chick. Absolutely. Because why the fuck wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? But that's not the scenario. The case is, he's been with this woman since before he became successful. They've got 6 children together. He obviously loves this woman. What's the fucking problem? Why are you worried about Terrence Crawford's wife? Why the fuck are grown men? Because this ain't coming from women. This ain't coming from women. This is coming from grown ass men. Worried about who Terrence Crawford is fucking. What? Why are you worried about who another man is fucking? And you know what's really funny about it is, you're talking shit about this man's wife. Number one, like, if you were to say that shit in front of him, he wouldn't knock your head off your damn shoulders. But two, y'all sitting around talking shit about this man's wife like you wouldn't. Now, with all due respect to Terrence Crawford, y'all talking shit about this man's wife like you yourselves wouldn't fuck her. The fuck out of here. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. That woman got some big ass titties. You see them titties? God damn. That woman got some big ass titties. Her titties are bigger than her fucking head. You know how hard it is? You know how hard it is to find a woman that got bigger titties than her head? The fuck? She got some big ass titties. And don't act like she ugly. She ain't ugly. That girl is not ugly. And I'm telling you, y'all gonna, man, let me tell you something, man. Y'all gonna eat them words. Y'all gonna eat them words if she hit the gym. If that chick hit the fucking gym and she dropped 20, 30 pounds, bruh, like 20 pounds. She dropped like 20 pounds. She would be bad as fuck. She would be bad as fuck. If she dropped like 20 to 30 pounds, she'd be bad as fuck. So you gotta ask yourself, with that being said, you've gotta ask yourself, what did she look like exactly before she started having children for Terrence Crawford? What did she look like before she had 6 kids? Because this woman done had 6 kids and she's still fuckable. She done had 6 kids and she's still fuckable. A lot of these chicks out here give birth to 1 or 2 and it'd be a wrap. Be a wrap, nigga. Whole body go to shit. Just done. Game over. This chick done gave birth to 6 children and she's still fuckable. So what did she look like before she had the 6 kids? Come on, man. Come on, man. 20 pounds ain't nothing. That girl could lose 20 pounds. That girl could easily lose 20 pounds. Terrence, come on, man. Terrence Crawford is your fucking husband? That man could show you how to lose 20 pounds in 4 days. What the fuck? You feel me? Her husband is a professional fighter. That girl could lose 20 pounds in 4 days if she wanted to. She could damn sure do it in a month. Watch. I'm making I don't know if I want to make a prediction on that. But look, I would not be surprised if within the next 30 to 60 days, I wouldn't be surprised if within the next 30 to 60 days, she begins to look like a brand new woman because of all the shit y'all been talking on the internet. And I'm wondering, like, did y'all just now find out about her or something? Because I mean, it's not like Terrence Crawford is a new fighter. I mean, he's been making some noise for a very long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And suddenly the internet is acting like they just found out about his girl. I mean, we're you know what this is? You know what this is? Now I think about it. Now I think about it. This is a I guarantee you the Earl Spence fans butt hurt that Earl Spence got beat from pillar to post. Spence fans mad as hell that we had a fish fry all fucking weekend last week. They mad as hell, and best thing they could do was, that's why his wife, you see his wife, his baby mama fat, nigga. That's why his baby mama fat. What kind of rich nigga got a fat ass girl? Mad as hell. Just mad, just salty. Just salty. Cause this don't make, like I said, this don't make no sense. Why is this an issue? Why is this an issue all of a sudden? Just out of nowhere. All of a sudden, just, people got something to say about Terrence Crawford's girl. Like, what the fuck? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? So y'all mean tell me y'all got something to say about Terrence Crawford's girl, but y'all ain't got nothing to say about Omari Hardwick's girl? That strong face heifer? Omari Hardwick's girl looks like a young Bill Gates. She looks like a young Bill Gates. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about her, huh? I know you see it. She looked like a young Bill Gates. The fuck? But y'all acting like, with all respect to Terrence Crawford, y'all acting like y'all wouldn't smash this chick here. Stop playing. Stop playing. Like I said, nigga, look at them titties. Them titties are huge, bruh. Them titties are huge. You can do some things with them titties. Them type titties you got fun with right there. You can do some things with those. You get creative. You can get creative with them titties. God damn. Bruh. Them titties are built for speed and comfort. Y'all acting like y'all wouldn't hit that. Stop playing. Stop playing. I see some of I see the pictures of some of these chicks y'all be posting on Facebook. The fuck? I know damn well a whole lot of you Negroes, y'all love some BBWs. Y'all love some BBWs. Now all of a sudden something wrong with Terrence Crawford's girl. The fuck out of here. It's a whole bunch of Negroes that's salty over the fact that Terrence Crawford and whooped up on their man, Earl Spence. So now they want to throw this BS out there. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, man, I just wanted to touch on this real quick, because I think it's kind of silly. I think it's kind of silly. It's I think a lot of times, in these red pill and manosphere spaces, people get so caught up on some of the rhetoric of the manosphere and the red pill, that they begin to, they begin to get dishonest with their arguments. Their arguments and their positions end up sometimes becoming hypocritical, And you know, I ain't with it, man. If it's like, look, man, just tell the truth, man. You know what I mean? You can never go wrong with telling the truth. You can never go wrong with just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, you know, got a lot of guys running around here that find it hard to just keep it real. You know, they just gotta say what seems like the right thing to say at the time. You know, or what everybody else is saying. You know, they'll parrot the popular opinion. You know, because they're afraid to stand on their own 2 feet and have their own opinion. It's just ridiculous, especially for grown men. You know. So I think I've said all I care to say on this topic. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. Make sure you are getting all notifications from when I drop a video. And if you like the content, baby, make sure you bless the Cash App, $BLAXKSQUAD. I don't care if it's $5, $20, $50. All contributions are greatly appreciated. And you can also hit the PayPal. The Cash App and the PayPal are in the description box. Make sure you're following me on Instagram so that you can get access to the content that you will not get on Facebook or on YouTube, such as Kenyatta's Thoughts, where I give my commentary, thoughts, and opinions on certain trending topics, as well as Live with Martin Swartz. The Live with Martin Swartz series, I am seriously contemplating. I think I might go ahead and start uploading the series now. I was trying to wait until I got to 100 subscribers. But I think I might go ahead and start uploading that series now. Because I think that will bring more I think that'll bring more followers to my Instagram channel, because I noticed earlier I was checking the insights or analytics on my Instagram, and I started noticing that I actually am having a few people here and there sharing certain posts and sharing certain reels. And I also noticed that it seems like my posts are more popular on Instagram than my reels are, especially when I do Kenyatta's Thoughts. When I do Kenyatta's Thoughts, I notice the engagement is higher, and I'm getting a higher number of shares on my Kenyatta Thoughts posts. More on the Kenyatta's Thoughts than my reels. So I'm like, okay, so I think I got something good here. I think I got something good here with the Kenyatta's Thoughts. So I'm gonna keep that going. So yeah, make sure you come over to Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and I think I might go ahead and start uploading the Live with Martin Swartz series and get that popping again, because you have no idea how many videos I've been coming across in the last several weeks or more that I would have definitely done a Live with Martin Swartz video to, but I didn't want to do it because how long would I be sitting on the video before I actually upload it to Instagram? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start uploading the Live with Martin Swartz series to Instagram and get it popping. Let's see if that helps grow the Instagram page. I think it will. I think it will. So until next time, I am Kenyatta Black. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to the Black Squad. Listen, man, mind your business and don't worry about who another man is fucking. It's kind of weird, bro. It's kind of weird. Shout out to the Black Squad. Deuces.